Doctor.
Hello, cool cats and kittens.
Hey.
Oh no!
Hi, everybody.
Bad kitty, bad kitty.
Yeah, exactly. It's the evil arc. Hi, everyone. Welcome back, as I just said, to the evil arc. The evil campaign where everyone goes and murders indiscriminately, lies, thieves, and betrays to their heart's content. Before we get started, does anyone have any form of announcement?
Oh, wow.
So Yali's not
You
the
literally
master.
said
Yes.
you didn't want to do it last time.
I know, but still, I'm like, wow.
Well, last time I just sort of, I sort of, oh, not memed, but I thought I made it a bit of funny, mimicking Lars because it's been so long. So
Yes, I have one. If
Okay.
you or a loved one have been laid off today around 11 a.m.,
What?
you literally have no excuse
Fuck
not
you,
to watch
Yella.
this stream. So if you are laid off at around 11 a.m. by an American jerk, good luck finding another job in this job market.
Do you want me to send this to Sam?
Please do.
You motherfucker.
Oh.
That felt oddly specific.
It was!
It did, yeah.
I didn't mention his/her name.
Right?
Okay, it's fine. It's me.
Fine.
No.
But Sam or not Sam, you have no excuse not to watch this stream.
Aw, poor guy.
Yeah. Targeted.
Targeted branding message.
Advertisement. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
Anybody else? Anyone want to say anything? Speak now, forever hold your murder.
My
Oh, I
interwebs
did.
is dying.
I did last weekend. I hosted a Warhammer tournament and I got third place. I didn't lose a single game.
You hosted it.
You
Yeah.
didn't lose a game, but you came third.
Yeah, well,
Not-
there were okay. So I won twice and I drew once, and then the second place was the person that I drew with. Even though I had more points than him, he ended up in second place. I don't know how that worked because I think I'm the organizer. But yeah, don't worry about it. It
Organizer
goes
know your
through a
rules.
Doesn't
automatic
understand how
system.
the
I don't know how the
system
fuck it
works.
calculates it. Okay, and then the first place was a person that won 3 times because there
Oh,
were
that's fair.
more than 3 people playing. Obviously, there were 14 people. So
Yeah,
Nice.
very
Yeah.
nice. And
Yeah,
what
yeah.
did third place give you? Were there
it got
prizes?
me a yes, there were. I got a Bloodmaster, which is a
Master.
basically a
Master.
demon thing like miniature.
Very nice.
It was
And what were you robbed off by not getting second place?
a bigger model, like a Severat, which
Aw.
is like a tornado, which is like a kangaroo on a tornado. Is like the best way I
Oh,
can put it.
cool.
My demon is cooler.
Kangaroo and tornado.
No, kangaroo on
Yeah, but the
tornado,
demon
let's
is like
go.
this big, and the
The
guy's like
kangaroo is this.
So
Yeah.
Great.
I mean, I'm still happy with it. I'm fine with it. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm just glad that I performed well.
Now you
Okay,
take what you
short
can get.
applause for Matthias. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, like that, yeah.
We give a golf clap.
Yeah.
That's the
That's a
theater
miniature golf clap.
Yeah.
No, that's the theater clap.
There.
Or the Blackpool clap. Fuck you. Sorry.
Wait, what?
Whoopla. Hey, you know what?
You
We
know
have-
it if you're from England. But
It's an
yeah.
English
Fuck
joke.
you too.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, that gets it. Got the proper response. All right.
More announcements? Now we are doing it.
Going once, going twice, sold. Let's go.
Let's go, Liam.
Okay. We'll get into it. Last we left off, if I remember correctly, you had all settled in to your, well, I say new, but you'd settled back into your surroundings. You'd reintegrated yourself with your cultists, your followers. You'd set up your fronts and everything. You'd had a couple of years to get yourself situated, sort yourselves out, and start thinking about your grand scheme, your
Mhm.
ultimate goal of ruling this continent. the ultimate goal being the throne of Xandril. On one random day that you were just doing your own thing in your particular lairs or in your insurance company office, whatever, you were all mentally transported to this sort of like meeting room with this unknown figure who claimed that he'd been helping you stay under the radar. Some of you, well, none of you really believed a lot of what he was saying, but a few of you came to realize that he was testing you in a way. When you were sent back after a short conversation, you were all ambushed in your own locations by 5 assassins each. A few of you managed to deal with them quite easily. A couple of you, not as easily, but they were dealt with nonetheless. Only a few managed to escape. One of which is now captive, and being beaten to a pulp every hour of every day.
Good times.
Yes, good times. So, cleanup is necessary. Maybe. For some of you. So, the aftermath of that little ambush. What are y'all doing?
After the cleaning or before the cleaning?
Could be before or after. It's up to you.
I would like to send a message to the group chat.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have a group chat?
Yeah,
We
you
do
have
now.
you have a group version of sending that you can all.
But I damping the chat.
I muted it.
You
muted
decline
it.
the call.
Very
No, no,
nice.
no.
Okay.
Okay, so in the group chat or in the group sending, I'm like, so I just got visitors, 5 of them.
Congratulations. I'm sure that doesn't happen often.
Yeah. I painted my ceilings red with their blood. Anyone else had some visitors lately?
I did.
Yes, my darling.
But I kind of just gave them the cold shoulder and just let them be.
Ooh. Yeah, so they're statues now.
Mm-hmm.
Classic.
Can you bring some of the statues?
I can bring pieces of them.
Okay.
So,
I need something new in my hole.
did you also get, this experience that you were whisked away, or was it my big hallucination?
No, I think that happened.
Okay. Do we believe this person? I think he sent the assassins after us. Who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah, well, see, I believed him a little bit, and then he sent the assassins, and then I kind of stopped believing him. He's like, "Ooh, big scary," and then
Yeah.
yeah,
Also,
kind of
Morkas.
disappointing.
Morkas, is everything okay with the assassins they sent to you, or are you just eating them to a pulp, knowing you?
So Lars is quickly checking his internet, which is why he's not answering, just so you guys know.
Yeah, it's fine.
I think they are already a pulp by now.
So he's underneath the mountain. There's a bit of interference with the.
Yeah,
The connection is a little bad.
Bad connection.
New sending. Who this?
Pulp. Red.
Okay, people, for the love of
Into
God,
Zealand.
shut the fuck up! I'm busy! That's what you hear from Morgan.
Okay. Thank
You
you as
don't
always.
have to yell, my darling. I'm not deaf.
It's bad for your blood pressure.
Cynthia, shut the fuck up. Yes, there were assassins at my doorstep. I have one of them. Now, I'm going to go and have a friendly conversation with this person.
Well. Right.
And I will maybe tell you about it if you're nice to me.
Very nice. So could I use my Wand of Orcus and cast Speak with Dead on one of the creatures I murdered?
You do have that capability, yes.
I have the Wand of Orcus, so I cast Speak with Dead.
All right. One of the 5. You didn't destroy any of their corpses, so technically you've got 5 to choose from.
4, one of them is a zombie.
Okay, you got 4. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Okay, you choose any of them you wish. So yeah, so one of them on the floor is like,
Woohoo.
the fuck?
Yep.
Where am I? You have 5 questions to ask it.
I'll be asking the questions. Okay.
It is 5, right?
Yes, 5.
Yeah, I remember it.
Yes.
It is 5, right?
Do-
Not anymore.
Do you want to be part of my undead army, or do you want to have a proper burial?
No. And yes. That's 2 questions.
I mean, yeah, makes sense.
You have 3 left.
This is a statement. If you don't answer the next 3 questions truthfully, I will make sure that your soul does not have a place to rest for eternity.
Okay.
That was a statement. So, here is a question. What is the name of the guy who sent you?
I don't know.
Well, that's worthless.
Okay. 2 left. How did the guy contact you to do this job?
He owns our guild. We've never met him before.
Well then.
Which
left.
guild would that be? Fucking assassins.
Silverblade.
Okay, Silverblade, thank you. You've been very cooperative. I will let you go to rest now.
Just flops over, tongue hanging out, eyes wide open.
Alright. The Silverblade. Very nice. Next corpse. As I cast it again.
Yeah, you got 3 more.
Hey, the Silverblade. Oh, as he wakes up. You do not answer my questions truthfully. I will make sure that your body does not rest and your soul will stay captive for 1,000 years. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay.
That's 1 question. 4 left.
Yeah, nice. Efficiency. How did the guy who gave you your task contact you?
He used a middleman.
Very nicely done. Which are you part of, a guild or an organization, and which one? God damn it, 2 questions.
A guild. A Silverblade.
In which city did you guys
That's 1.
come together?
Hmm. We are in more than one.
Very nicely done. Okay, and I keep
I
the
got like 3
last.
left.
Keep the
He's
last
got
of
two
them.
corpses left because one of them is a zombie,
Oh,
so
okay.
can't speak with him. Well, technically
Right.
he can, but he's like
Yeah.
mindless.
He cannot answer. Okay, and
Still
then
gonna respond well.
in the group chat, I say I spoke with 2 of them. They are part of a Silver Blade organization, and the guy
Oh,
who summoned us was the owner. Just so you guys
Okay.
know that I haven't been a complete dumb, useless fuck like you apparently have been for now. So
Oh,
find out where the Silver Blade is and who the owner is. Thank you. Come again.
Message after
Sure.
the beep.
Would I be able to check if the Silver Blade would have gotten any insurance with me
Or
at all?
buy clothes.
It'd be quite easy for you to do. You are the owner of the insurance guild, so all you'd have to do is check through your logs or get a
Well,
minion to do it.
I was about to say I'm not gonna do it, but
Okay. So if you get a minion to do it,
a couple, yeah,
yeah,
could put some to work.
it's technically not you doing it, so. But okay, make me an investigation check with advantage.
To be fair, my investigation skills aren't that great anyway, so advantage and yeah.
A 9.
Well, you didn't lie.
No. Look, I
Um,
don't do these things normally. My minions aren't great at it either. I didn't exactly teach them.
Your employees come up with no record of the Silver Blade having any insurance with your company.
Well, I did all I could.
So
Just hit my desk with my shin. That's a very good idea.
just out of
I mean,
for
I
a
s-
second,
yeah.
I'm not streaming.
I
this
suppose
anymore because I
Ectelion
can't.
would. I suppose Ectelion would have contacts within the arms trade, both legal and illegal.
Well, you do have a firearms workshop in Nock, so you would have contacts within the weaponry trade.
I'd like to, reach out to those contacts, see if they heard of this guild. Assassins need weapons after all.
That's very true. That would take a little time, so you can command your League of Minions to go do that for you. It will take probably a day, but you can very much do that to see if they can put their feelers out and see if anything comes back about that guild. You instructing them to do that?
Yeah. Yeah, that's basically what I intended. Yeah, exactly.
Okie dokie. Yep,
Could
your minions go off and do that.
Could I, since I'm a bit smarter than both dimwits who have come before with their plans, remember if I had any dealings with them, if they came in and gave any magical items or asked for any specific magical items?
For you, your antiques and curios, and you're actually situated in Nock,
And knock, yeah.
so you'd be fairly present quite often. So for you, because you're always there, make me a history check with advantage because you run the place.
Let's go. How
Hey, there we go.
Ooh, natural
You
20.
love to see it.
This
And
is
you-
how you do it.
And you were looking for specifically the Silver Hand
Yes.
or the Assassin's Guild?
Silver Blade?
Silver Blade.
So the
sorry.
blade was the guild,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
The Silver Blade, preferably, yes.
You would know that on a few occasions, members of the Silver Blade have frequented your shop because it is well known for fairly decent artifacts, which have proven to be, in some cases, like fairly useful magic items.
Mhm.
So you know that they do visit your shop. Not all the time, but
They
at
have
least
been
like
there.
2 or 3 times a month, maybe.
Okay. Okay, great.
Can I, as owner of a clothing shop, know if
Specifically women's
if they
clothing.
buy some fancy clothes of me?
Yes.
Or
Who?
if there is a fancy noble that recently has something nice.
What are you looking for specifically? Like, are you looking for one of the guilds or specific?
Yeah, maybe the leaders of the the name of the leader of the guild or something like that.
That is very, very broad because you have no idea if what names you're looking at are going to be the name attached to that person.
True. True.
Of
if they buy something recently.
Best because are you going into your shop itself to do it yourself, or are you getting your minions to do it?
My minions can't read, so I gonna do it myself.
They can't read. Okay, so you're taking a trip into Estrand to have a look through all your logs yourself.
Yes, I put on my fancy skunk hair mantle.
Okay, so as you're doing it yourself, again, you can roll me a history check with advantage. You're looking for any names noteworthy of like the higher class in this case.
History. Where is history?
You
Well,
are history.
At 12?
12. With a 12, you don't notice any names in your logbooks of any note. I mean, there are many, many names in there, but most of which are attached to like working class who have maybe saved up a bit and wanted to buy a nice fancy dress because your clothing store is, even though it's only a front, you do make very high quality women's fancy wear and gowns and cloaks and whatnot.
Cloaks, yes, cloaks,
Yeah.
mantles.
Cloaks and shawls and dresses and anything you'd associate with there.
With a lot of fur.
Yeah. Yeah, but you don't notice any name that stands out.
Okay.
The boots with the fur.
Hit the floor.
Yep. There's probably plenty of those in her shop, yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, so basically we know which guild sent them. And we know that there was at least one middleman. And that the leader of the guild is looking for us. Okay, but like, we are basically evil, right, Liam? Yeah,
Yep.
that's been
you're
established.
Your intent is to rule this continent, not necessarily kill everyone because that would be boring.
Yeah.
Well,
But like,
depends on what your mood is, really.
But who is in between us and, killing the king?
So who's standing between you and
killing the king?
In between you would be the basically the continent coalition armies. So you've got Xandril, Vasilian, and Kelithran. They all have their own quote unquote army because Vasilian it's not really an army. It's just like a bunch of mages, like very powerful mages and a few archmages that assist the actual martial army from Zandril and Kelithran. So, but they've somewhat divided a bunch of their forces between everywhere, except Zandril and Kelithran itself. So, a bunch of mages have gone to Kelithran, Zandril, and Nock. And some of the martial forces from Kelithran and Zandril have also gone to Vasilian and Nock. So there's a bit of a even spread-ish.
Yeah. So
Um,
all major population centers have a small standing army, at least.
a small standing army, yes. It's more of a like a garrison. Ever since the end of the Void War, they felt it necessary that all, as you say, major population centers are protected.
Yeah.
This is knowledge that you can easily attain. I mean, your minions know, your comrades would know this as well. Obviously, there are a few unknowns because like places you don't really visit, but but with the major cities, yeah, you'd know this quite easily. You've been there a few years now.
Okay, good to know.
Just
Sure.
checking.
Oh yeah, you're coming through loud and clear.
Indeed.
Yeah,
It's because I'm on my phone.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, so
Yep, shit happens.
yeah.
Okay, so I would like to send a group chat. Sorry for the amount
Again.
of spam today. Do we want to, install puppets and all as leaders of the city?
Good.
Kill the current ones or replace the current ones with minions or henchmen? Or do we just
Sounds
want
like a
to
wonderful idea, my darling.
kill them all?
Why are you all so pressed about this?
I don't know how long I can stay on that for. I have bigger plans beyond just this continent. I need the power from this continent in order to break free from this continent and spread the ravage.
Fair. Okay, well, what do you suggest? Just to
Uncle.
kill everything, replace the important people.
With our
Yep.
minions.
Killing everything is fun.
I mean, I'm good at pretending to be other people.
Okay.
I'm good in charming other people.
I'm jack shit at all of those things.
Good at killing them.
I'm
That's
fine
okay.
at
We
killing.
all
I'm killing.
I'm fine at
okay.
killing them.
We all have our strengths and weaknesses.
Okay. So do we just where are you at again?
Are we just doing it?
Are you asking that to me or?
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh.
Valrosa, where are you?
Take a wild guess where I would be.
The unending north.
Thank you.
She's Queen of the North.
Yeah.
Queen of the North.
So
Better
do
a
we,
queen of the north than a northern queen.
Ayo.
Ew.
So do we,
Sorry, Liam.
apart from Zandriel, which city would have like or which one is like mostly ruled by one person or like the least amount of people? Who has the
And
last keys to power?
Oh, Seven just joined as a guest.
7
Yeah.
unverified, yeah. Basically, like if you're looking for places which is have like the fewest people in charge,
Uh-huh.
outside of Zandril, would be Kelithran.
Okay.
That one has Kelithran has one.
Okay.
I can't remember her name, but
Has one.
but yeah, Kelithran has a high general. I'm gonna have to go through my notes again for a bunch of them,
Good.
but they have
That's
one high.
fine for now.
They're one
Yeah.
high general, female dwarf, who basically rules over it essentially with an iron fist, but also to the point where where the public, the general population, are allowed to go about their business without fear. It's not like they're being controlled heavily, but anyone does something wrong, commits a crime, you're fucked, mate. Zandriel has obviously the king, and massive standing army. Basilian, Council of Mages, and then Nock, you've again got the same, sort of the same, but it's a Council of Merchants who essentially rule it.
Great.
And they've got deep pockets, and they've got their hands in everything.
Yep. So, how good would you be, Vilrosa, at pretending to be that female dwarf general?
It's kind of a shame that you can't see me through the voice chat. You know, it's only voice chat. It's not a video call.
You can't FaceTime, no.
Yeah. I mean, a dwarf
it
is a
not
little bit
FaceTime
difficult. I'm a
with
little
your
bit
telestones?
tall for one, but as long as I can disguise myself well enough to where it looks like I'm a dwarf, but as long as they don't try to throw things above me, I should be fine.
Yeah.
Nope, that's wrong book.
What do we do then with that information? Do we start
So
a
what's-
war as
so
a
what's the plan?
civilization against Sandral? That would be evil.
Just kill everybody, my darling.
Fantastic.
I would prefer
One
to
point.
still have clients by the end of this, thank you.
And that's are also clients.
No. Horrible
no.
total payers.
Yeah.
Do you have experience?
Do you know how hard it is to sell life insurance to an undead creature?
Exactly. He gets it.
Good point. Good point.
I may be good at deceiving them, but it's kind of hard to make them believe that they have a life left to live. So.
Oh, you
And
should
they are
see
terrible
those.
in my beautiful dresses.
Ta-da.
Yeah, High General Alonia. That was the name I was looking for.
Okay, imagine this. You take over. We kill the general. You take over her spot. We get some fancy party going on, and at that party, we kill the Council of the Mages, the Council of the Merchants, and the King himself. You know, just kill the whole upper
Shebang.
floor of high-ranking council men.
Seems like a great idea.
Are they going to be defended by like a small army?
We also have a small army. What could possibly go wrong? They are in a heavily populated, friendly environment. Going to their best friend. Not the best friend, but like general blah blah blah. They will have like their guards down. Haha.
And if I pretend to be a seller of good dresses for the general, maybe we have our way in. And
Oh my god, yes. We
surprise
can.
attack them.
Yes, we can like, oh king, we have gotten you a special dress. Please go, or a special.
For the special ladies, of
For the
course.
occasion, we've given you a special costume. Please go to the fitting room, and then we
bam!
clobber, 43 daggers to the back.
Oddly specific.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like
We yelled
Julius
pussy.
Caesar on steroids.
Yes.
No, not 23, 47.
Just,
Double the amount plus 1. Good
Yep.
measure.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, just for good measurement. It's a plan.
It's a plan indeed.
I mean, to be considered, yeah.
It is kind of evil. Killing,
Oh, no.
deceiving, killing. Ooh.
Oh no,
Charming.
because that's ever stopped us before.
It has on certain days.
Specifically the ones where your alignment is completely different.
Yes, indeed.
That's
Sometimes I have a bit of bipolar disorder, and I'm like, oh no, I can't go killing today. And other days I'm like, I didn't kill yesterday. I need to make up for the for the losses.
Killed yesterday.
Well, it makes you feel better that the day hasn't changed yet, so you don't need to roll your alignment change yet.
I know. I'm evil for
So-
now.
So I am coming.
So that's why
through
he's making the
clear
plans
now,
right now, yeah.
Yeah, you're
Yes, you
Yep.
are.
clear
Yeah,
and true.
fair enough.
Yes.
Perfectly.
Okay, sorry. I've been spending the last 30 minutes trying to fix my internet, which is why I've been quiet. Sorry.
Yeah.
I heard
No,
most
okay.
of what you
Yeah,
guys
fair
said, and then I zoned out the moment Yella tried to make a plan.
Hey,
And then I had a better plan than Yellow.
you need to play an evil character,
Or,
Yeah, you
or a
missed it.
combined plan.
not be evil to me.
He's so evil, he doesn't even listen to his mates.
Yeah.
To be fair, Morcos is busy at the moment, so.
Oh,
What?
you didn't really come through on that last one.
Oh,
You were a
fuck
bit of
off.
a robot voice.
How'd you say Morcus? And that was it.
Morcas
Yeah.
isn't really, or is kind of busy at the moment, so.
Yeah,
Ah,
he's a bit
enough.
preoccupied.
All right, Tibby, you are in Knock, aren't you?
Yep.
Currently, yeah. And Valrosa, you're currently in your lair,
I would currently
or would you be in Gallifreyan?
currently in Calitran because I was in the insurance company still, so
Okay. And
at least while the call
Zin-
was happening.
and Zinta, you would be in Estrand as well because you went into your shop to look through your logs.
Indeed.
The other two, Icthelion and Morcas, will still be in their lair. So, can I ask you three to make me a perception check?
And
Sure.
perception.
Mm-hmm.
Perception.
Perception.
Well, so bad at perception.
Pretty good.
So bad.
Was it everybody except Morcus and Icthelion? Right.
12. Yeah, because you two are in your lair. The other three are in
Their respective
population centers.
cities.
Estrand,
Yeah,
I wouldn't call Estrand a major population center, but it's still a population center. Okay then.
Nope. Yeah.
Valrosa, you would be the only one to notice. But as you're currently in your offices, you can sort of feel slight vibrations at your desk,
Okay.
which makes you then listen, and you hear a very rhythmic sound, and as you listen closely, it sounds like marching.
Okay. Do I can I have a sense of where it's coming from at all, or?
Well, your first immediate instinct would be to look towards the street, because it seems to be the direction it's coming from.
Okay. Just a little bit out of precaution. Nah, fuck it. I'm just gonna go and look through a window, have a little peek.
Okay. As you look out the window, you notice a huge amount, but enough. You see a small contingent of armored and heavily armed soldiers and war horses marching through the street.
Oh no.
Not
Does it-
something that you see every day. This is very odd.
Okay. Does it look like they're coming towards my establishment, or are they just patrolling the streets or something?
It doesn't look like they're coming to you directly. No, like they're not targeting you specifically. But it does look like that if you were to look, continue to watch, you would notice that the one mounted soldier is scanning every building and every person.
Okay. Well, obviously, by the way, like I'm still disguised in my high elf disguise
Yeah.
at any point in time during my stay in Cataman. So
Yeah,
I mean,
even if he saw you, he wouldn't pay you 2 minds. Well,
Yeah.
he would, he would, but he'd look, but then
yeah, I would
just
just
continue
eventually
looking
just
around.
look away.
Yeah, I
Okay,
mean, this
I'm a
what he's doing is fairly overt and fairly odd, so he knows people are gonna look.
yeah. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can ping up the group chat again and be like, well, people are patrolling the streets right now, like small army. That's kind of weird. We just discussed that. I haven't seen these around in years, to say the least.
It's indeed
Can I
weird.
then also go and check the streets of Nook?
Can I do
You
it
can,
also?
yep. Yeah,
Like-
you can do
like-
it. You can both do the same if you wish.
Like an
Yeah.
old lady from behind the curtains. What's happening in the streets?
No, wait. I would say I pretend to change the dresses in the vitrine, but that's
vitrine.
not not smart, I think. So I don't do that.
It's a Tibby is checking out the window, and Zintha is just staying inside.
I'm checking the window, but sneakily.
Okay. Okay. You would both notice something similar. Tibby would notice in the streets of Knock, kind of the same thing. There's no mounted soldier this time, but there is one that stands out, a bit more armored than the rest, as well as carrying a large, not a halberd. That's not what it's called. A naginata, if you know what that is.
I'll look it up.
Just think of a sword on a stick.
Ooh,
A curved
bad.
sword, curved sword on a stick.
Oh yeah,
so
okay. So a bit like a
Oh, yeah,
glaive
yeah.
of swords,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
but like
wielding that. And a few that seem to be carrying muskets. Whereas the ones that Valrosa saw were all armed with swords and great swords, and well, the one with the great sword was the one that was mounted.
Okay.
And the ones in Estrand, you notice much smaller number than the other two. The other two seem to number almost 10, maybe 10, 11. Whereas in Estrand, they only number about 5. You see a bunch of soldiers, about three soldiers and a couple of mages, none of which look very in charge. If you know what I mean, they just seem like a patroller's like go that way, from what you
Okay.
can tell. So there's no one that seems to be in charge, and it doesn't seem like here in Estrand they're as well manned as the other places.
Okay.
Well, I guess the next thing to do won't hurt. I open my door. Excuse me, officer. Do I need to be wary of something?
The soldier carrying the naginata looks at you. Return to your shop, unless you wish to be questioned.
I return to my shop because I do not want to be questioned.
Are there female soldiers also?
One of the martial soldiers is female, yes, and one of the mages, you can't quite tell. One of them has their hood down, clearly, very clearly a male tiefling. The other one, humanoid, but you can't tell because they've got the hood up, so you can't see.
Okay, then I also go outside like Tibi did, and I say
God.
to the female of the group in general, do you need some new dresses, my darlings?
Oh no.
She looks over, recognizes you and your shop, and goes. You see her eyes widen a little bit, and I do, but I don't have the money.
Look,
And then
for you, I do a little price offer. You look like a very needy person.
Make me a persuasion check.
Yes. Persuasion. Ah, fuck. Okay, never mind.
You look like a very needy person.
Yeah.
Doesn't she
It's a
all?
poor choice of words, I guess.
Yeah. She looks at you and glances behind you and sees the display dresses you have in your windows, and goes, "I really want to, but I can't. I've got orders.
Okay.
I'm sorry," and rejoins the formation.
Before she do that, I will sneakily cast suggestion.
I will sneakily cast power word kill.
I gonna sneakily cast suggestion. I say, wait, suggestion is 2 words? 1 word?
It's a couple of sentences.
I think it's a whole sentence.
Sentence?
You suggest a course of activity limited to a sentence or 2.
I just say, are you sure, my darling? And try to suggest she goes inside.
Well, okay, that's just verbal and material. Okay, so no somatic components. All right. So one Mickey roll sleight of hand there.
Okay.
Would have.
Good to know. Verbal and material. Check. No sleight
Bella.
of hands.
I read things.
So what do you
You still need to have a
Actually, hang on,
material
no,
in
so-
your hands, just so you know.
Which would
she can
be
put her
her
hand in her
focus, I
pocket,
guess.
so-
Yeah.
I have I have my my cloak that is working as a focus. If I read it very good, I have the mantle of nature or something.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, I would allow you. It's like if you just had it in your pocket, just to put your hand in your pocket and then do it. Because it doesn't require a somatic component, you don't need to do anything like that.
Ah, come on! Are there
Mm.
bullshit points available?
Yes, you have 2.
I have 2?
Yes, this is session number 2, so you have 2.
Okay, nice.
Well,
So you used 1. No, you used both of them to
Yeah.
get 1.
It's a D6.
Yeah.
Okay.
11.
Hang on. So you suggest a course of activity? So you must make a wisdom saving throw. Okay.
So does she need to roll a new character now, or?
Fight me
hang
a
on.
way out of
Let me
here.
just double
I'm a
check. So
strong
wisdom
woman.
saving throw. Let me check these soldiers' wisdom thing. It's not very good. 7.
The
Yes.
DC is 17.
Yeah, they don't have high wisdom. So yeah. So what was the action you described?
I
What do you
just
want to do?
say, are you sure, my darling? Don't you want to come inside?
I really do. I think I'm gonna. And she glances over her shoulder. She slows her pace slightly, so the rest of the group slightly go in front of her, and she darts off to the side towards a shop. trying to
Very,
try like
very
running
good.
daintily, so she doesn't make it as much noise. She's still making noise, but not as much as she would be running full pelt.
Okay. After she came in, I sneakily closed the door.
Wow, I've never actually been in here before. These dresses
Pick
are
what you
beautiful.
want, my darling,
she-
and I
she-
make a price.
She walks up to a dress to her left. It's like there seems to be like this red satin
Mhm.
dress with like silver linings, and she starts feeling, oh, this material is amazing. She's
It's
like,
the
"Oh, this
highest
is gonna-"
quality, of course. Handmade.
Is it measured? Measured? Like bespoke?
I can make some how do you say that?
Adjustments?
Adjustments,
Arrangements?
yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Well,
yes,
either
yes.
or, yeah. Oh, this. She obviously gesturing at the dress itself, the design. It's like, I want this. I've got a date next week. I would love this. This is amazing. You
know
made
what?
this?
Yes, handmade, like I said.
Oh, you.
I'm an artist, of course.
It shows. It shows. It shows. I love it. I love it. I love it. That one's really nice too, but I love this one.
If you
Nice
go
one.
with
Sorry.
me, I make some fit changes, so it's fitting you perfectly.
Oh, measurements. Okay.
Yes, measurements. Yes.
Okay. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. She follows you, and
To the back room.
yep, she follows you to the back.
I let her go first,
Oh,
and
Okay.
then
Okay. So what do I do? I should probably take my armor off, right? Because you can't measure me properly.
yes, of course, my darling. Just
Okay.
I gonna take my instruments if you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So she looks at you briefly and then glances at the curtain.
Yeah.
So just gonna,
Yes,
if you don't
of
mind,
course,
if you don't
of
mind,
course.
pulls the curtain, and you hear sounds which are clearly, quite obviously, her taking off her armor, not the under armor,
Yeah,
but you can hear all
It's
like the
not-
pauldrons, the chest, the breastplates, the thigh guards, and the last thing we hear is that the clear sound of her accidentally dropping her sword. She unstraps, undoes the belt which holds the sheath, and it falls to the ground. It's like, oh fuck, that there. So, okay, I'm ready.
In the meantime, before she opens the curtain, I take my bow and I stand ready.
Oh god. Okay.
you are
Balls.
evil.
Okay.
Counterpoint.
She goes, I'm
Evil
ready,
campaign.
and then pulls the curtain back.
And I point to her and I say, "My darling, what are you doing here?"
You
And I
invited
mean
me
not in my
here.
shop. I mean in this town. And I my voice changes from charming to very
Mean.
business-like. Mean, yes.
Intimidating.
Intimidating indeed.
Yes.
Also.
Okay. So, I'm doing my job.
And what's your job then?
I'm a soldier.
Yes,
I
and
thought
who
that was obvious.
sends you?
The higher ups. We get orders. We get orders.
Orders to
Like-
do what?
Mm. I'm trying to because because of the suggest. I'm not sure how far that goes in terms of lines of questioning.
Uh,
Because you told her to come in and
Normally it
Yeah.
ends when the creature
If
has
it's damaged.
fulfilled the suggestion.
ask him if he can stab
If it's
himself.
fulfilled
Also-
suggestion and if the spell, if the target is damaged.
oh,
Yeah, so she's not damaged at the moment.
Well,
Except
I mean,
mentally.
No.
And
But,
probably
she-
emotionally a little bit.
Emotional
you are,
a little
you
bit.
are making a very threatening action towards her. That's what I'm thinking.
True.
Mm. Okay. Our orders are to patrol the streets because some people showed up or something. I don't know.
Which people do you mean?
I have no idea. I just get told. We got told to patrol the streets. We're not very well staffed here. We just got told to do a thing. We do a thing. I don't ask why. I need the money. I need the paycheck.
Okay.
Like for that dress over there. If I could.
You
still
still
have
want
it.
to dress, my darling?
Yes, of course I want it. Have
Okay.
you seen it? You made it.
Let's make a deal then.
What kind of deal?
You gonna figure out who sends you people to the
Oh my God.
streets, and you get the dress for free.
Free?
For free, yes.
Give me a moment. Okay.
She's not
Right.
very smart. Okay, fine.
Well, yeah, she's under a spell, so
Oh yeah, of course.
I can't promise that I can find out exactly who gave the order. I can only tell you who gave us the order, at the very least. Where exactly
That's
it came
fine.
from,
If I
I-
have a name, the dress is yours.
uh, I don't know our commander's name. I'm fairly new, but I can find out. I could probably tell you by the end of today.
That's fine. And I changed my voice again to my charming self. That's fine, my darling.
Okay. If I can just,
Yes,
put my stuff back
yes.
on.
Put on your
Yeah,
thingies. But
then
leave the sword if you want. We don't want
I
accidents.
I mean, I'd rather not leave the sword. There, but there would be questions.
Yes, you right.
So, yeah, I'll just put this back on, and
Yes.
then I'll go find out.
Okay. And keep the swords down.
Yes, I was hoping to. Yes.
Okay.
So I'll be back. What time do you close?
Around 7.
Around 7. I was about to look at my wrist. That didn't have.
It's like one of those sundials. They're like, oh fuck, I'm in
Yeah.
trouble.
hey, Liam, you can do whatever the fuck you want. If they have watches,
Yeah.
they have watches.
They
Clockwork.
don't have watches. The clockwork does exist, but they're not that common.
They have muskets and not watches.
Wristwatches do exist in this universe, but she's doesn't have enough money to buy one.
That's fine.
I have some
Because they're
in
very
my...
few.
in my
So
collection.
she'll instead she looks out the window. She's trained enough to know roughly what time it is based on where the shadows are. At this point, it's approaching about 2 p.m. It's like, okay. I can do that. 5 hours. Okay. 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 I'm gonna get dressed. She pulls the thingy across, the curtain across, and I will. Ah, fuck! You hear a big crash as she falls over. So she's trying to rush to put all the stuff back on.
Everything okay, my darling?
Yep. No, I'm fine.
Okay.
Yep, everything's fine. What the fuck? How do I put this back on? Ah, yeah, what the fuck? That's how I do it. Yeah. And a few minutes pass. She pulls the curtain back over. Back to fully dressed. Although you do notice that somehow she's managed to put her breastplate back on backwards. And she's like, "Okay, 7 o'clock.
Yes.
7 o'clock. I'll be.
I make the
yeah.
dress ready for you then.
Oh, you're an absolute angel. Okay, all right. I'll be back." And she starts walking with haste towards the door.
Fuck you mean
Like-
angel?
Am I an angel? Thank you.
She hasn't
Alright,
harmed
time
us.
to
So
kill her.
how without being harmed, how long does the spell last?
8
8
hours.
hours. Okay.
But to be fair, like, the order was getting
Long enough.
into the building, so technically it would have stopped the moment she entered the building.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah, I'm allowing for the just the charm effect to wear off because I liked that too much. That was fun.
Sure.
It was fun.
Yeah.
The spell,
Could have just done
if
it
I
again, to be honest.
concentrate on it, up to 8 hours, apparently.
More than long enough for this. Okay, so she leaves your shop. Excited that she'll get a new dress, and rushes off to rejoin her
Platoon.
to join her comrades.
What?
Yeah, to join her group.
A-
You have no
a
idea what
question.
excuse she gave, but yeah.
When I looked through the window, could I see that it was just like one leader in front and then just a whole bunch? Or was it like leader, troops, leader, troops, leader, troops, or at least like leader, troops, and then leader again? Or was it just one leader and then just all troops?
When you looked out, because you're in Calathran, you saw the way it looked. It was one like heavily armored guy on a armored horse, with it was like this sort of like this curved blade around the front of his face armor, and then just a bunch of soldiers surrounding him as they move forward in unison.
So it's like more of a tight elite group rather than actual.
Yeah.
That makes it a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, from what you counted, you saw the mounted captain, the warhorse, and 6 soldiers surrounding him.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can maybe do something here out of curiosity more than anything.
Okay.
If I were to go outside, they would probably see me immediately, right?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
would. But if you're still in your elf form, you would be known, so you wouldn't be immediately drawing your attention. to
Yeah,
yourself.
I know, but that's also kind of my concern right now. Don't really want to use too heavy much of a spell slot here. Could I potentially, with minor illusion, make like when they pass like an alleyway, make like the sound of a bunch of like trash cans or something making noise in there so that they're distracted for a little bit? So I could basically sneak outside without them seeing me.
Does minor illusion make noise?
It can, yeah.
Okay. What's the range on it?
That I do not know. I will have to check. Minor illusion. That is a range of 30 feet. Not great, not gonna lie.
Then not so great considering the window of your
Yeah, it's like 10 meters. It's not
office.
great.
The window of your office, the width of the street is about 25 feet, 25
Yeah.
to 30 feet. So you'd be able to make something crash on, say, maybe a street stall in
Yeah,
the
that's
street,
probably...
but you wouldn't be able to get to an alleyway.
Yeah, I think that's fine too. I'll do that then. And see if that can distract them enough so where I can sneak outside a little bit. So I'm like a little bit First, like a follow-up question with that is like, have I seen these type of army people before at all, or is this completely new to me?
The
Like, would I know where they're from?
the soldiers, like the basic soldiers,
Hmm?
you would have seen from time to time, but mainly it's just like postcards. But they're just posted at the end of a street
Yeah.
or somewhere even like near the entrance or somewhere important. But just as guards, nothing. You've never really seen them patrolling like this. This is new. This is there must be something that has caused them to send them out like this.
Okay. And how many of there are there
confirm.
like patrolling? Is it like a countable number, or is it larger than I can count? Like in a quick glance.
From the group that just passed your office, you counted was it 8 if you include the warhorse.
Yeah. Okay.
You can't see any more from inside.
Okay. Then a plan to infiltrate that would be a terrible idea considering with how little they are. Instead, I'm gonna see if I can still catch up to them. Make not necessarily hide anymore. I'm not gonna try to be sneaky about it, but try to walk up a little hastily to them, but from a distance and like ask politely, like or like showing that I would like to approach without like immediately rushing forward. Just basically try to purposely kind of catch their attention, but not really like very fancily. Just like keep a distance a bit, be a little bit curious, so that they would talk to me basically.
Okay, so you're making yourself sort of seem a little bit odd, so they notice you.
Odd, but like I would be quote unquote following them, but not necessarily hiding it. So basically, I would basically just make it so that they would eventually be like, "Who the fuck is this? Why are they? Why is that person not even bothering to hide themselves from following?"
All right, no, that's easily done.
Like a curious person, basically, more than anything.
No, you can easily do that. They're ordering people to stay where they are or go back inside or anything, but someone following them, they will take notice.
Yeah.
That you follow them for a little bit, maybe a couple of minutes. They're not marching very fast, so you still haven't reached the end of the street.
Yeah.
By the time this happens, because they're making sure that they're taking note of every detail of every building and every person that they walk past. And after a few minutes, the soldiers at the back look around, notice you there, keep walking for them a few more.
Yeah, you can just keep following
then look
them.
back again. Then one of them nudges the one in front, who looks back, sees that as well. There's some arm gestures that you can't quite see because you're behind them. And then they stop. The soldiers themselves remain planted facing forward, whereas the mounted captain turns around on his horse and looks you square in the eyes. Why are you following us?
Well, weren't you supposed to tell me what was happening? I'm part of the insurance team.
This has nothing to do with you.
Well, then you shouldn't have sent me a letter that was going to be part of it.
What letter?
I thought when you looked in my direction at first, I thought I was like, oh, they're gonna knock on my door, come inside, but you made me follow all the way. Is there a reason for that?
We have no need for insurance. We were sent by the Royal Highness himself. Why would we need insurance?
It's not so much for insurance for you, it's more for insurance for the place here.
That is not my concern. My concern is that you were following us. Why?
Like I said, I got a letter from the Queen herself as well. Or Highness, like, is it King or Queen before I fuck that
King.
up, right? Yeah, okay, King. Sorry, messed that up. Out of character, right? But I was gonna, right? Didn't you get those letters as well with that invisible ink and all that? No?
I'm not privy to letters sent by His Highness.
Well, it's not from the Highness himself, I would bet. You know, he has people for that.
Yeah, it's
Come
his mum.
on.
Okay. Well, you're going to make use of your passive here. Make a deception check.
Yeah, that's basically what I'm trying to get something at here.
Yep.
Deception.
Trying to remember what your thingy is as well.
That you would retract a minus D8, I think it was, from your insight.
Where is your conversation? There it is. Yeah.
But that is a 32.
Wow.
32. Okay.
What are you gonna roll, Liam? A 40 minus 1d8?
Well, yeah, he gets the 1d8 because he's made the check, so that's when he rolls the d8.
Oh, I have to roll the D8. Sorry, I
Yeah,
thought
you roll the d8.
that makes sense.
So it's a negative
But
1.
it's fine.
Okay. What
I'm
is
sure
his? Shit. How do you do passive insight again?
10 plus,
10 plus
your
plus.
insight. Yeah.
10 plus insight bonus. Okay. Captain will be. Okay.
I would basically be trying to get them to reveal more info than they probably normally would. I already know it's from the king now, which is some info.
Let's just say that the -1 did it for you.
Well done. Damn.
Yep.
Good insight.
That's the reason he's a captain.
Oh, wow.
Yep. So, hang on. What were you trying to get him to do again, or say?
Basically, to get him to reveal more info about why he's here, why he's doing it, and stuff. I'm like trying to get info out of him by asking questions of like, "Hey, I was
Right.
supposed to know what you're doing here. I got the letter, but I'm part of the insurance team to make sure everything goes right." You know,
Right.
try to pretend that I was supposed to be made aware of this by them, but that they haven't told me yet, and that's why I followed them rather than them knocking at my door and all that stuff. And I'm just a little bit annoyed. I'm trying to get through it.
Okay, so the captain breaks formation, and he walks his horse towards you. About halfway between you and the rest of the formation, he stops, he dismounts, and then walks towards you. It's probably a good 2 feet taller than you. Massive greatsword on his back. Fairly imposing, but you don't give a shit. He leans down and goes, "I don't know of any letters that you may have received."
One of these,
But-
and I like pull out just a blank scroll because I mentioned invisible ink. I was like, one of these. You didn't get these? Any info about them whatsoever? And I literally just tried to hand it to him as if he could read it, but you know,
He
blank.
just bats it aside, doesn't care. "I don't know anything about these letters. All I know is that we were sent here because there were some undesirables that have been discovered, and we need to root them out."
Wasn't that the point why I was hired?
Your job is insurance. You are not
sure.
a soldier. You do
No,
not do
of
our
course not.
job.
No, I
You
don't do your
sit in
job.
your little office writing forms and scamming people for all I know.
Pushing
This is our job.
How dare
papers.
you? I don't scam people. I make sure everything goes right and correct and legal.
You make a living off bad things happening to people.
And I make sure that they come through it.
Okay. Well, even if I chose to believe that, I don't really care what you do. I've got a job to do. So if you don't mind, I'm going to get back to it.
I'm sure he won't be pleased, but okay. And I just walk back.
He
Not my
watches you for a
concern.
moment just to make sure that you go off.
Yeah, I go back to my office.
He turns around, gets back on his horse, rejoins his group, and they continue on.
Right, and meanwhile, I ping the group chat while walking back. So funny to say that. I'll ping the group chat.
Ping, ping.
Well,
Ping,
for
ping, ping.
well, the people around here were sent by the king himself, apparently, for some undesirables. I think he's talking about us.
How
Maybe
long?
that or the other guy. Now that you mention it.
How long after the fight is all of this happening? By the way.
About roughly an hour. So it's
So it's either about us
Yeah.
or about the person that sent those assassins.
So while all of that is going on, seeing as my internet seems to be slightly fixed now.
I can hear what you're saying now, so yeah.
Yay!
Hey!
Finally!
Woohoo!
God.
Let's go.
Only took an hour.
Success.
Fuck Telenet.
Yeah, while we're at it, fuck Proximus as well.
Yeah, true.
For different
Indeed.
reasons.
So pretty much what Marcus would have been doing is after he got the ping from the group chat from Tibi, which he promptly ignored, he would have taken the guy that he left alive, pretty much chucked him into the pit, told his little fiend motherfucker to keep watch, and maybe he gets a new toy out of it. Hey, I've been practicing for this. I've been practicing for this for 10 years, boy.
Free reign to be as evil as he wants.
I'm like imagining that as I do that, like a bunch of like my minions kind of like come towards me, like, you know, scared out of their mind by whatever the fuck happened. And I just look at all of them. All right, you've all failed. So, don't disappoint me again in the next 5 minutes, or you will be joining my pit fiend friend. Now, good. I need half of you to go and get chains and a chair. I need the other half of you to mop up the blood and get it into a bucket.
You see them fight amongst themselves a little bit. They were human at one point, but they've sort of turned into like they almost look like imps, like really pathetic imps at this point. And they sort of fight amongst themselves.
The moment
and
I
then
see them
they
fight
split
amongst
off.
themselves, I literally just like pick up my sword and I go, I said, don't disappoint me again.
You see them split off in even amounts. One to go get chains and a chair, and the others immediately go to like this cupboard somewhere that's literally just a piece of wood in covering up a small alcove, and they pull out a mop, which is just a stick with some guy's head who had really long hair. They run out and start mopping up the blood, looking at you, really scared.
So like, I'm assuming it's gonna take a little bit, and then I just like sit at the side of the arena, just like watching down while I wait for them. And as they kind of like come up with the chair and the chains, I just go like point towards the guy in the pit. You know what to do. Come on.
Yeah, they may be dumb, but they know about that. So they run down into the pit. They, with the help of your pit fiend, he picks up the guy. They place the chair. He puts them in the chair, and then they wrap him in chains, secure it. He's not going anywhere.
Perfect. At which point, I look at the other ones. I'm imagining they're like a little bit too slow. So I'm like, 3, 2, 1. And I just chop one of their heads off.
Well,
And then I take the bucket with the blood in it. I walk towards my arena, jump down, look at the guy who's like unconscious and chained up, and I wake him up by chucking the blood of his friends out on him.
Fuck.
Morning.
Well, no, I'm.
Hello.
Hi.
So, enjoying the view, my good sir.
Not really,
Mm.
but I don't have a choice, do I?
No, you don't. I'm quite aware of this. So, and I literally just like go and stand in front of him, like leaning on my sword. I've been told by a little birdie, Tipsy, Teary, I don't know what the fuck his name is, but whatever, that you and a bunch of your friends decided that it was necessary to walk into our domain. So question
Yeah.
one, why?
He looks around for a second, just taking in exactly where he is. Looks at you. Looks at your pit fiend, who's also covered in bruises and cuts.
All right. Well, I'm going to take my sword, put it to his throat. Maybe I wasn't clear. You're currently not in any situation to make me wait. You're not in any situation to lie to me. And you're not in any situation to waste my fucking time. I'm going to ask my questions. You're going to answer every single one of them. If I get the inkling that you're lying to me, if I get the inkling that you make me wait for my answer, if at any point in time you annoy me even a slightly bit more than you've been annoying me by sitting in my own chair, I'm going to ask my friend over there to break one of your fingers. Wait, sorry. That might possibly result in him ripping it off. He's not really good in breaking fingers. It's like a 50-50 chance that you lose your finger or just break it. Not certain. But I do not have patience for you at this point. Why are you here?
You know, just for fun, make me an intimidation check.
Okay.
Sure. Just a straight one, no advantage.
Oh, I don't get advantage.
Not this time.
Okay. You know what? Just for funsies, because I do still have a superiority die. 38!
Jesus Christ.
Brother. Okay, this guy doesn't give a shit. No, he does. He does give a shit. I mean, he's just taken one as well.
Yeah.
Your blade to his throat, like right along the jugular. He looks at you. He doesn't. His eyes don't really. You don't see anything in his eyes, but you can sense just pure fear in him. Almost like he was. Even though not long ago you saw him pretty much piss himself, all of a sudden just his face is just made of stone. But you know for a fact that he is scared out of his wits.
Good.
What did you ask him again?
Why are you here?
I was here. We were sent to gauge your capabilities.
By whom?
The one who wanted us to come here to do this, I don't know. All I know is they used a middleman to hire us from our chapter.
From your what? I'm sorry?
From my chapter of my guild in Calathran.
What was the guild's name again?
Doesn't really have a name, just everyone calls it the Assassin's Guild.
Did you give me a name, Yella?
Yeah, silver tongue.
So,
Silver Blade.
Blade, sorry.
yeah.
It's been a hand, it's been a tongue, it's been a blade.
I get the sense you're lying to me. I got a different name.
What? We don't have a name. How?
You tell me.
But he doesn't do that. He's trained up a bit.
You tell me. What do I need to get my pick fiend to break one of your fingers?
What name did you get told?
Silver something?
Silver Blades.
Silver
No, I'm
Blade?
specifically not
Oh,
giving
no,
the full
silver
name because I
something.
want him to finish it.
Yeah.
You mean the Silver Blade?
Yes. Congratulations.
Well, that's not us.
Oh, it's not. Please
No,
enlighten
that's
me.
That's some pissant adventuring guild that fucking King made.
Oh,
They're supposed to be good people.
Oh.
We just kill people for money or steal.
All of
Could you? Yeah, most of us. The rest of some of us just like running fighting pits or inns that charge way too much for beer and beds.
Right. So let's assume for a second that I believe you. You were ordered to come and test our capabilities.
Yes, we had no idea who you were, so we didn't think anything of it. Now I realize I've made a huge fucking mistake.
Oh, my dear boy, you don't even know the half of it. So, let's assume for a second that you successfully got the information you required. Where exactly were you supposed to go with that information?
Back to my guild house. And wait for the middleman or whoever the fuck it was.
Are you really going to make me ask?
For a name? I couldn't give you that. Oh, okay, no. You want? Yeah, okay. Okay, it's in Calathran, in like right in the middle. There's that four-way intersection. It's the. I don't know which way is north, but it's the like. I'm really bad with directions. Okay, I'm not the direction guy. I'm the stabby guy. It's the door opposite the inn. Not the inn. The pub. Sorry.
I
you
like
go.
kind of quickly go into the group chat. Is one of you fuckheads in Kelethron by any chance?
Yes.
Hey.
no.
Who said yes?
Yeah.
Me.
Okay. Do you know something about a pub and a four-way crossing?
I'm glad you finished that sentence, but yes, I do.
Okay, don't get fucking coy with me,
You had me
jackass.
at pub.
Okay,
Yes. What about it?
so, TB? Check your sources
Yes.
next time. Thank
Hey.
you. Apparently there's an assassin guild that they sent after us. And apparently they were meant to meet their middleman employer, whatever the fuck. What? Oh, you didn't have a name. Do you have any idea what he looked like, Chucklefuck? Like, looking back at the prison guy?
Yeah, Liam is currently muted for a little bit, but I think that's because Marie came in. So give it a small
That
second.
is true.
Yes. The middleman
This
came
is
in.
so.
The
Yes.
middleman
Yeah.
actually came in.
Yeah.
Middleman.
So are we killing Marie? Is that what's happening?
No, we are not killing Marie.
Okay, thank God.
Aww.
No,
Torture.
you will burn in hell for that.
I already will. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I'm already there, mate.
So I'm
What are
like
you on
looking
about?
at looking at the prisoner. I just go, what did you know? Do you remember what the middleman guy looked like by any chance?
He had a hood up. I can only tell that. I mean, it was fucking obvious he was a tiefling.
Tiefling, how tall?
I'd say about 6 foot-ish.
Perfect. Felly, tiefling, about 6 foot tall. If you're ever getting your head out of your ass, maybe go find them. Might be interesting.
Might be interesting. I mean,
Yeah. At which point I go back to the prisoner. And she's like, perfect. Now, you are going to tell me everything about your little guild that you know.
He knows nothing.
Ah, perfect.
Yeah, it's fine. We're in a
is
loading
he
screen.
Jon
Just give it a
Snow?
second. It's a loading screen. Give it a second.
Also, check my
So-
sources.
Sorry, like people come to speak to me and show up at the same time.
How dare they?
I know, right?
Yeah.
Burn in hell.
Ugh.
How dare you have a life?
Yes.
How
Yeah.
dare
What
you.
is this life thing you talk about?
Yes. I
You're-
haven't
you're
There
had
is
one
only
in ages.
work
Yeah.
and feeding children now.
You're a young parent. You
Yeah,
don't get
exactly.
life.
I'm a DM.
I
know
wouldn't
what it
say
is
I'm
to
a
have no
young
life.
parent anymore.
Yeah.
I am turning 36 in
Young.
like 3 months.
I think he specified the young on the fact that you've barely
Yeah.
just had kids.
A
Newborn.
new parent, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, so
Fuck you, Liam. You're older than me.
I know, so I can take the piss out of you. Shut up.
Your potatoes are still in the angry phase.
No, they're done. They're in the I've done my job phase for him.
True.
Right. Anyway, so the last thing I heard was you're going to tell me everything about your little guild.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Before he says anything,
Mm-hmm.
Lars, make me a perception check.
This is gonna go great. Oh, whoops.
Snapshot.
Perception. Hey, I have stuff in that. Not a lot of stuff.
See?
13.
Nice.
And then, okay. You are way more powerful than we were told. Whereas telling you everything about our guild. Spits off a bunch of blood. And you just see his jaw just sort of lock for a second and then crunch down on something.
Oh.
I'd see that coming.
Fuck you, dude. You sort of see him start to convulse, his body shake,
Oh,
and just blood just seep from his mouth, his nose, his eyes, and he just falls over dead.
Touch.
Well,
Like,
leans over dead. I
I'm
suppose.
like imagining, because I was pretty close to him, that like a couple of droplets come onto like my armor. I just look at them.
Yep.
Murder. It's not gonna move anymore, but you can still play with him. I just walk back. And I'm assuming like my pit fiend just
Oh.
like goes up and like kind of starts just ripping the party apart.
Well, he
Oh.
sort of looks
Good
at
times
he,
with pit
he looks at you somewhat intrepidly, like almost like or giving you the look like you're giving me a plaything. Big question mark. And as you continue to walk away, you're like, oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And literally, he just grabs, because he's tied to the chair, he grabs the chair by the leg, goes to pick it up to sort of throw him against the ground. The chair leg breaks, so it ends up just throwing him in the air by accident, like straight up, and then just watches him slam to the ground, and you just see this look of glee in his face as he just starts batting it around like a cat with a ball of yarn.
Oh Christ.
And I imagine the like if you would put this in like a movie version, the last scene you see of me is like me picking up my sword, like hearing the cracking of the body behind me, and it's just like without even looking, just like behead one of my minions in anger before I walk off. Like keep
In the
walking.
background,
Yeah.
let the bodies hit the floor starts playing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like the minions are just watching, and then it's like,
Wow, you truly are indiscriminately evil.
even kills his own minions.
Yeah,
There's no evil like indiscriminate evil, to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, true. Hey,
Well,
at
that's
least
certain
he,
dominance.
I don't
At
judge. I
least
think
he-
you're all inferior.
yeah, fair enough. At least he isn't racist. He kills everyone indiscriminately.
He hates
Exactly.
everyone equally.
Yeah.
Inclusion.
Not racist, not sexist, not any of those things. I just kill you all.
Happy, happy, joy, joy. Also,
Nice.
did you say that the silver blade was sent by the king?
Yes.
What?
That's the information that was gleaned.
Yeah, very nicely done. Okay, but I don't know that as a character. So basically, we have a bit of information. Are there still guards patrolling the streets, or was it just like the one group of 10 guards people?
You notice in Nock, and in Califran as well, you would notice that maybe like every 10 minutes, if you were to continue waiting, you would see another group comprised pretty much exactly the same go by. In Estrand, however, where Zintha currently resides,
Mhm.
you'd probably notice probably the same size group, only like 5 or 6, but you would only see them like maybe if you were to sit there and watch for the day, for the rest of the night, you'd probably only see one maybe every hour.
Mhm.
Like this, like Estrand is nowhere near as manned as the cities.
Good to know.
What you're saying is there's less opportunity to murder.
Essentially.
And more to control.
So, are you doing
Okay.
anything within the next few hours?
I do shop business. Making new dresses.
Just normal day-to-day business for now.
Yeah. Until my informant comes back.
How far would it be from the mountains to Kelithran?
From the mountains to Carathrone, it would you depend. Did you have your entrance? Where would you have the entrance to it? I can't remember. Would you have it on the southwestern, western, north? Which side of the mountains?
Pretty much somewhere where I can like get relatively close to the road. So probably southeast more like.
So it's almost southeastern. Okay,
Yeah.
so for you, I'd say you'd be there. It would take maybe 2 days on foot. If you had a horse, for example, might take you. I can't remember how much faster that is.
Yeah, it's a very, very big horse, a bit of beaten up one, but sure it counts as a
Ride
horse.
him. Do you really think that, like, it's too much honor for the fucker?
Yeah, if you're on foot, it'll take you about 2 days. If you had a mount, probably like about a day in 8 hours, a day in 12. Sorry, day and a half. Just say that, dumbass.
Yeah.
Alternatively, you could ask me to pick you up.
Alternatively, I could, yes.
I'm just putting it out there. You
Can
know,
you
like
guys
you would know
discuss
that I have the
this?
capabilities, so but whether or
Can you
not your
guys
pride would
discuss
allow it
this
is a different
in the
question.
private channel and not in the group chat? Thank you.
Yes, darlings.
Take it to
Try to
DMs,
work.
man. Fuck no.
Depends. Are you capable of actually giving correct answers?
Wow. Hey, I gave you the only way you got out the information. That information is because I set you up with the seedling of that information.
Yes. It definitely wasn't because he was shitting his pants after I killed his friends.
Okay, maybe that had something to do with it.
But did you two
Oh,
have him be eaten by zombies?
no, I turned one of them into a zombie.
Ooh. Those are so
Okay.
intelligent. Can tell you everything you need to know.
Okay, how far away is Morkas, and is he within summoning at Rask distance? Because
This is within 500
Very
miles.
far, and no, not even close.
Okay.
Hey, I'm here for it. If you want to summon a Tarrasque on me, go for it, buddy.
That thing only has a 1 mile range. You cannot. He is more than a mile away.
I have officially started my war with Yalla. All right.
And
Okay.
you are inside your offices. You cannot even see a mile. You can see maybe 10 feet.
Okay. Make a mental note in case push comes to shove.
We're not scared of.
Yalla, I don't give a shit if you want to kill
I
me,
know.
man. It's an evil campaign. I do not care.
It's all
Go
it's
for
all
it. Have
in
fun.
good. It's all in good faith.
Oh, fuck,
PvP
no,
can
it's
happen
not.
at any point. Doesn't matter.
One day I will attack you.
But not today.
Right.
Uh,
Okay.
Could
Yeah,
I, in
so-
the evening, meanwhile, while I know of the information of the pub and stuff, see if I could like scout out that area? Not even scout it out as in like sneakily, but literally just like go inside because they probably just at least know me a little bit there.
Yeah.
And just see if I can pick up anything at all.
Well, having situated yourself in Calathran with your front for so long, you know the streets quite well, and with the information that you were provided, there is only one four-way intersection in Calathran.
Mm-hmm.
So you can find it quite easily. You find the pub, which is literally just called the pub.
What a name.
The PUBBE.
Okay.
The pub, if you will. And yeah, you find the pub. It's quite busy as usual. Central Calathran. There's lots of
Yeah.
soldiers. There's lots of trainees looking for a bit of imbibement at the end of the day's training or the end of the day's shift. So it's quite bustling as normal. Across the road, there's the Kelethran antiquity shop, but it's slightly bigger than Tibi's one. Even if
Wow.
You probably might not know that unless you'd visited it, but yeah, it's only slightly bigger. But there's less shelves. But yeah, so you've got this antiquity magic item shop. There's a residential house as well across the road, so with no door accessible from that side. But right across from the pub, there is a very heavy wooden door on the corner, very heavily locked, with chains, big padlocks right across from it, which is very visible.
Right.
It's also the streets themselves are also quite busy. There's street vendors. There's There's like mobile food carts as well. People
Would I have
being transported via horse and carriage and whatnot. So very
would
bustling.
I have known if like how long this has been like there and locked up and all that stuff, or
That particular building, as far as you know, has pretty much always been that way.
and it kind of looks in the same condition as before, like it hasn't been rechained up any like time soon or anything, or
I mean, unless you specifically looked at it,
yeah,
like at the
no,
chains, any days prior to this, you probably would have
yeah,
no idea
probably
if it had
wouldn't
been
have
redone.
before. No, okay, I'm gonna see if I can talk to some of the street vendors that look like locals here that have been here or standing here for quite a couple months or at the very least.
Okay.
Try to chat them up a bit and see if they have seen anyone go in it or touch it or be near it or anything.
Right. Given your knowledge of the area, make me a perception check with advantage to see if you can find a vendor that you might recognize.
Right. Perception. I
It's a good thing that was advantage.
fuck.
With a 17, you do see one street vendor across the way. He's not always there, but he's across the way from the pub on like a vegetable stand. Where he
Okay.
sells like corn, potatoes, or stuff like that. But you've seen him before,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
you've spoken to him before as well, so he knows who you are.
Okay. I woke up there and I'm like, Rocky, how you doing? How's the potato sales going?
Oh, hi.
Val Rosa.
Val, yeah. Sorry, I'm terrible with names. I'm terrible with names.
It's
But
okay.
yes, it's going well actually. The last few days I've seen a bit more footfall actually.
Yeah, I've been
If
as
you haven't
well.
noticed, but
A little bit.
for some reason there's more. I mean, I know we're the military capital of this whole continent, but for some reason there seems to be more military presence.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah, very weird. Now,
Yeah. So
anywho,
sales have been great.
yeah, wonderful. Anywho, I've been appointed a meetup with someone for some insurance, but this
Oh,
place has always been locked, but it's supposed to be in there. Do you know anything? Have you seen anyone near here? Maybe someone bought the
no,
place finally?
oh, over there.
Yeah. Any idea?
No, I couldn't tell you who owns the place. For as long as I've known, it's always been like closed off or
Yeah, same. So I'm surprised that I was supposed to
yeah.
meet someone here.
As far as I knew, it was just some form of warehouse or storehouse for. Well, I couldn't tell you what, but it just for as long as I know, it's just been some kind of place where they go and just leave things. I've
Hmm.
only ever really seen one or two people go in and out.
And is it via the
No.
door, or do they go in somewhere else?
I wouldn't have a clue. I'm here at my stall, or I'm at home down the road.
Well, if
And
you say that you've seen them
he
go
point.
inside, I would
Yeah.
imagine you know where.
Sorry?
Well, you said you saw them go inside. I would imagine you know how, where.
Yeah, through that door.
Oh, actually, they opened it up.
Yeah, so
Okay.
that only I've only seen it a few times,
Huh.
but every now and
I've
again,
never
it's
seen it being opened, so that's good. Okay, good to
Yeah.
know that people are still there. It's
and
probably them that I'm supposed to meet up with, but they aren't answering. So I'll have to see what I can do.
always seemed rather shady as well. They've always seemed to show up in cloaks and hoods. Very, very.
I'll make sure
Yeah.
to hire a bodyguard or something. Thank you, Robbie. And I
just take care of yourself.
and I buy like a bag of like potatoes for him, and I like overpay him like slightly for his
I mean, don't worry, you don't pay me this much. This is not what it costs.
It's all right. They're good potatoes. I'll make some good soup out of them.
Oh, thank you very much. You'd see him just tuck it away in a little
Yeah.
little
And then the
bag.
moment I just go around the corner, I just fucking drop immediately.
Those 4 potatoes.
And they're a little bit moldy anyway.
Potatoes and
Anywho, so that's
balls.
good. What do I have here that I can do? I kind of hate that I didn't take any things. Oh wait, I do have that. Wonderful. I forgot that I had this. Right. I would like to like. Does it have like windows at all? Like at the top layer or something or anything?
No, the building itself, other than the door, doesn't seem to have any openings on it from this side whatsoever.
Alright. I'm going to see if I can get to a little bit of a back alley and then do like a small little look at on the roof. Is it like a slanted roof or a flat roof or what am I expecting here?
It is a slanted roof, like sort of like red tile roof. If you wanted to go around to find an alley, you can go if you go between that building and the pub. It's a slightly smaller road, but a little bit. It goes maybe about 30, 40 feet downwards, and then just ends a big wall in front of a massive long building. But there is a very small alleyway to the left and to the right of that little road. The one to the right ends after like 10 feet, but the one to the left is a bit longer.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'll get in between her so no one can normally see me there. And then I'm going to disguise myself into a random male wood elf or something. Just so I'm someone different, using my mask of many faces. And then I'm going to dimension door on top of the roof. See if I can. Wait, is it daytime or like how late in the day is it before I like fucking start doing it?
At this
Like noon?
point, it's approaching
Preferably.
5 p.m.
Yeah. Otherwise, I would
After all,
wait
you're
like
just
until it's a little bit more dark at least.
yeah, it's starting to get darker, so it's not like broad daylight. There is
Okay.
you can still see even if without say if you had dark vision, you can still
Yeah,
see.
I have 120 dark
but,
vision, so I'm fine.
but you couldn't see really well from a long distance.
Okay.
Sort of that sort of time of night.
Yeah,
So
it's
it's approaching 5 p.m. So
okay.
approaching
That's
the
probably
time
gonna
when
work into my favor eventually, because then I would like to teleport on top of the roof with dimension door.
if you went down that alley from this angle, there would be because it's angled like that. So this would be street side, and
Okay.
this would be alley side. So no one from the street side would be able to see you if you just went right up to the lip, right up to the edge,
Yeah.
went from there. So you'd be completely
Yeah.
outside then.
Yeah, that's what I probably do then. See if, like
Yeah.
just any good angle that I can get there. I have a little bit of time. I have like an hour to walk around anyway to wait until it gets like properly dark anyway.
Yeah.
Or at least a little bit more dusky. And then I could try to teleport on there. Until I find a good angle so I don't immediately fall off.
Yep. No, that's absolutely possible with
Yeah.
Dimension Door. You get up there nice and safe.
Is there
Sort of take a moment to adjust your weight because you're at an
Yeah.
angle suddenly, so you almost fall over, but you're good enough that you don't.
Okay.
So you teleport up to the roof. It is now approaching 5 p.m.
Okay. Is there anything on the roof to like is it like maybe damaged one way or another, or where there's like a hole maybe I can look inside, or if there's like skylights, if I would be very lucky.
From this angle, it seems like the roof is in just as good a condition as every other roof. Shingle roof tiles, so dark red.
Yeah. Okay.
Seems to be in good condition. Maybe a
Right, so-
little rain wizard and some moss
Yeah,
growing
okay.
on bits here and there. But other than
So
that,
I know nothing about roofing. Can you, from the top of a roof, like take away a shingle if it's from the top part? Is that how that works? Actually, I have no idea how roofs work.
I mean,
Can you do that?
yes, technically, if you ripped it up hard enough. I mean, it is sort of like hard connected. You not like mechanical, like with nails, but normally
Yeah.
they're connected like from the top and then with some form of sealant that holds them in place. But if
Yeah.
you were to rip one up hard enough, it'll probably break.
Yeah,
but
would I
you
be
could
able
then
to like frostbite it so that the sealant would just be completely ruined and would make it easier to rip apart?
so
Or to
just
cast
freeze it and then
frostbite?
just hit it with a
Yeah,
little hammer.
basically.
Ching.
Basically, yeah.
Yep, you could easily do
Yeah,
that if you
I'll
wanted
see
to.
if I
Pull it
can
hard
do
enough,
that.
it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. You place your hand onto a section of the roof tiles, on the section of the shingles, and just within moments, they just become ice. And
Okay.
as the way you willed it, brittle ice. So just a small ping, and they would shatter.
Yeah.
So the
And then I try to
tiles-
take it apart and see if I can I don't know, like damage it enough to where I could maybe see inside if there's like a little hole in the wall.
to
Or ceiling,
dig
rather,
through your own
roof.
ice shingles to get through the roof.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, with your capabilities, you can do that. So you freeze them, you break them, well, shatter them, and then you dig away all the debris, all the ice shards. You
Terrible
come
for
across
minions.
the inner layer, which is like a layer of heavy linen, which is
Yeah.
like an inner side, sort of like insulation,
Hmm.
but easily got through with just a small knife. Just
Yeah.
and you pull it apart and peer through. And what you see in there, we'll find out next time.
Oh,
Yeah.
Smooth.
Smoothy witty.
very nicely done.
So
All right. All right.
thank you for joining us, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.